And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon LeafGreen Wedlocke Challenge. Ah, yeah. We are on the road to victory, literally with Victory Road. We're going to be taking it on, and this episode is our final obstacle before we reach the Pokemon League and the end of our glorious journey, hopefully with a glorious ending. But first, we've got to heal, so I should probably do that. And I will be back with you guys momentarily. We're back. Alright, we are fully healed, as far as I know. Yep, we're all pretty good. Now, we can catch something in Victory Road. I don't know what the worth of that is, though. I don't feel like I want to do it, to be honest, unless dire straits happen. So, I think we're just going to go for it. We're going to go take on the remaining trainers of Victory Road to test how good our team is at this stage of the game. We're going to put some repels in the meantime. Here goes. It's not the most glamorous of roads. I don't remember that archway being there just a second ago. So we got plenty of puzzles to go around, of course. Because why wouldn't this exist? Alright, you know what I'm so looking forward to? Once we're done with Victory Road, we can actually remove all these HMs from everyone and actually put okay moves on people. To be honest, Strength's been doing Grimsby pretty good. However, we have Earthquake, so, you know, that may have to take priority. But anyway, I suppose I should not get ahead of myself because we need to actually get through this cave first. And then deal with the... Oh, as a trainer. Don't know what you have. I don't know what these are either. Let's go for this one. Ooh, okay, that's pretty decent. I don't know what the other one is. I don't even know if anything had learned Dragon Claw, to be completely honest with you, but never mind. Now, the trainers here may have all sorts of stuff, so it might be best to lead with... I don't know. I don't have no idea who to lead with. I know what some of these guys have, but others may have a lot of varied stuff, so we're going to go with Spennymoor and see what happens. I wonder if you are good enough for me. Well then, I don't know what you're implying by that. Naomi. Ooh, with a Persian. Level 42. Right, we're at good levels. Hopefully you're still faster than this thing. Okay, that's good. Okay, well if everyone's around this level, then we can get everyone... nice crit Spennymoor. Get everyone to a pretty decent standard, I'm hoping. Want a Ponyta? Yeah, we can keep Spennymoor in. Oh, we got this, Spennymoor. Drill Peck all day. What is this? The Fire Gym? And a Rapidash. Okay, that might be a little bit more tricky. But we'll see what Drill Peck does. Rapidash is supposed to be really fast as well. But, I mean, the level gap here is huge. Spennymoor's just drill pegging things to oblivion. And a Vulpix. Yeah, we can stay in. You're on such a roll, Spennymoor. Might as well just keep going. These things are all the meaning of life, so I don't know what this means. And I suspect the Ninetales is coming up next. Excellent. I mean, Grimsby could have dealt with this, but I feel like Grimsby's seen loads of action already, so maybe not. Ooh, it lived ever so slightly, and that's mildly annoying. Alright, Spennymoor, let's not take any chances here. I feel like we need to actually switch to Drorsden. Get Drorsden some action. Hopefully not confusing me in the process, because we might have like Flamethrower or something. Or you could just Hyper Potion. Alright, Drorsden. Let's Psychic. I suspect this will also be a 2-hit KO. Oh, absolutely is. Well, there's no escape from you, Drorsden, but we can at least use an item, I guess? What are these trainers doing with these items anyway? I suppose that bodes well for me. That means that a lot of these trainers may have 5 Pokemon, so being able to heal will be fantastic. Very good. I lost out. And your Pokemon dream dies here. I never want to lose to anybody, especially to a younger kid. Well, it happened, so yeah. And I've recorded it too, so footage is there. Can't escape it. I wish I'd have bought more fresh waters. I may have to leave and heal or restock on some variety of items here. Now this guy up here, I think he has all the starters in their second form, as well as a Charizard. So maybe we should use Grimsby and Ealing. Sounds like a plan, huh? Let's do it. Hi there. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. Did you not just see that battle? Did pretty well. But I suppose I can show you too. Rolando. Oh, what Ramsgate could have been. I haven't used Dragon Dance yet, but I'm keeping it round. For the League, it's going to have some significance, I'm sure. Oh wow, the strength. The raw strength of Grimsby. An Ivysaur. You're probably the best bet to deal with this thing, Grimsby, to be honest. And strength. Give me strength, Ivysaur. Or not. Well, if all the trainers are like this, I will be absolutely fine. A Water Tool sounds like just a job for Ealing. Now, I know, I found out, I actually looked where you get Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. Game Corner seems to be where I need to go. And depending on which Pokemon I have there, I may do some gambling, or maybe I'll just manage to fork up enough money to get the stuff there. Now, you can get Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Charmeleon. That is a job for Grimsby. Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. You can get Shadow Ball, which I don't think will be that useful on anyone. As well as for good old Iron Tail. When I say good old, it's not actually that good, so I might not use it, to be completely honest. But yeah, there's also, you can buy other items from there that can like boost stats, which I might want to consider. But to be honest, I want to go back to Berry Forest. I want to get the item finder and scrounge around for as many berries as I'm able to obtain. That seems like the best way I'm going to go about this, because I know that there's more in there than what I managed to stumble across. Anyway, we totally destroyed this guy without even really putting much effort into it. I concede, you are better than I. Well, I already knew that. Alright, and he's reset. And so has this boulder. So whilst we're here, let's nab whatever else is here, which I believe is a candy of the rare variety, which can actually really do with right now, because the grinding is getting ridiculous. Luckily, there's not too much more after this, and it is a rare candy. And whoever left it there really didn't want me to get it, apparently. Hey now, that is not what I asked for. Repel! So, if all goes well, this would be the second to last episode of the series. How crazy is that? I already know what game I'm playing next, by the way. I've decided. But I don't want to talk about it too much just yet, because I'm getting ahead of myself. And for how I'm going to handle the League, I don't know how many of you watch my Platinum Nuzlocke Challenge, but I'm going to do it where I release an episode a day, basically. So I'm planning, hopefully, on having the first episode out on a Monday, and that way the final battle of the series will be on a Friday. Who is this? Looks like a fighting type guy. Now, I'm constantly caught in two minds about good old Team Picarels, because we've had them for so long. But I can tell that they're kind of falling behind the other guys, and I don't give them enough chances. Like, basically I'm saying now that they're not as good, even though they've proved various times that they can handle tough situations. Now, I have to put my faith in them, because if we don't, then what does that say about them? So, regardless of what this guy has, I may have to take him on. But I guess the problem is he might have rock types. And we've dealt with a rock problem this entire game. And I put Steel Wing on Spennymoor rather than on Wells. But I want to trust them. At this point, I have to just trust them. I can't do nothing. But Wells would be good. I could always stick Return on... yeah, I could do. I could stick Return on... well, but I don't know what good that would do now. I guess that, yeah, you know what? This is a move. Because I don't... The only other thing I would teach this to is Spennymoor. I guess. Although that would be useful. I am so caught in two minds. But I'm planning for the League, and you have Lorelei. Now, if I keep this team throughout the League, I'm basically not going to be using Pickering and Wells at all. Unless something goes wrong. And I don't think Return would be too useful on Spennymoor. Because I'd probably be using Drill Peck. Because I'd be using Spennymoor against Bruno's fighting types. And also against Agatha. And Agatha... But at the same time, Return's not going to do any good against rock types. You know what? We're just going for it. We're going to see what happens here. This here is Victory Road. It's the final test for trainers. Alright, Pickle Rolls. I have faith that we can do some serious damage to this guy. And it's a Machoke, so that's a good start. Right, you gotta fly out of here, Pickering. You gotta do some serious damage. Now, my only worry is if these guys have counter. Hopefully Fly does enough in the first instance. Okay, that's good. Good stuff, Pickering. And a Chop. This seems like a job for Wells. It would be so good if I could beat this game with a Beedrill. Wells, I have faith that you can get through this. Also, if we do manage to get you through this cave, we can teach you Secret Power rather than Cut. Because you've been saddled with Cut this whole journey, but I don't even think we need it now, to be honest, so I could theory have done it by now. But, I mean, we're here, so whatever. And lastly, another Machoke. And I suspect we'll go back to Pickering for this one. I think you'll do a decent enough job here. Unless I miss. Ah, Revenge. That's actually pretty dangerous, if I'm not careful. But I mean, the level gap is so large. Alright, we did it. I was worried about nothing. You see? Pickering and Wells, you can handle this. You have got this. Acho! Were you sneezing, or what was that? What's that exclamation? If you get stuck, try moving some boulders around. You know, just casually moving boulders around. But that guy is freaking out. There's an item. It is Sandstorm. Didn't realise Darude was just distributing copies of his music. Ooh, there's a guy. This guy might have electric types. Who would be best placed to do that? I could be completely wrong here, of course. We're going to lead with Drulzin, I think. He looks like a guitarist if ever I saw one. Well, we're going to face him with Drulzin. Or maybe a Birdkeeper. Ah, so you wish to challenge the Elite Four? I do indeed. I won't have some low-life juggler stand in my way. Here's a juggler who's totally not either of those things. And a Drowsy. Ah, Drulzin, it's your brethren. But you know it must be done, Drulzin. It's because they're related. Oh man. Look at this guy, he's so peaceful. He's just minding his own business meditating whilst we headbutt him to oblivion. I feel really bad about that. Man, Pickering and Wells could have dealt with these guys too. When a hit though. Do I keep Drulzin in? I think we keep Drulzin in. It's not like it can put me to sleep anyway. We still have Psych Up and I haven't used it yet. There may come a day. Ooh, a crit. Nice one, Drulzin. Oh, that is ugly. And that's not so good. I mean, I am able to get out of here, hopefully. We're going to headbutt Drulzin. And then we should probably use Spennymoor for the remaining Pokemon. And a Kadabra. Yeah, Spennymoor, we can deal with this. We have expertise in this area. Did you not see our Sabrina fight, after all? We are gonna Drill Peck, of course. Boom. And lastly, a second Kadabra. Hi, Spennymoor, not a problem. Drill it to the ground. Very good. Right, we gotta heal up poor Drulzin, quick sharp. You got me, man. You got me. Francis also came through here. How do you know Francis? He gets round. Okay, Jordan, we need to heal you. We also... I might leave and actually buy some water. More water, because we don't have much in the way of healing items. So we're going to do that. I'm going to go... We're going to dig on out of here. I'm going to have to come back. But I need some fresh water, you know? I get kind of thirsty. So I guess I'll see you guys momentarily. We're back. Alright. Somehow, someone has gone around to reset these boulders, so that's not very good. Let's re-correct that. So, also, I bought a bunch of soda pops rather than fresh water. You know, I felt like everyone deserved a treat. But also, I went and sold a bunch of stuff so that, one, we have more space, and two, we have more money to potentially, if we do need to go and buy some TMs, such as Ice Beam, that we have that in stock. So we have quite a bit of money now. $186,000. So, yeah, I'm hoping that's enough. It might not even be enough. I might have to do some gambling. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, there's some guy freaking around running here. We're going to leave with Spennymoor. We're going to take him on. Now, some of these guys, I think, are very tough. Or at least they have very diverse teams. So I guess we'll see how it goes for this guy. Hey there. Come on, I'll whip you. Why do people constantly talk about whips in this game? And this guy actually does have a whip, so I guess that makes sense. Ooh, a Persian. Why there's so many of these things? I don't trust these guys. Maybe they took a look at their Alolan variants and are not happy. Oh man, the crits from Spennymoor though, I am appreciating. Level 54, Spennymoor. I mean, we have to get up to level 60, so we've got a ways to go. May as well keep you in for this. Golduck, Spennymoor. Drupek. And... oh, it lived. Okay. Screech would normally not be a good move, but we can take this guy down in the next turn. So we're fine. Excellent. Take that, you whipper man. You got whipped. You sure did. Sounds like a really controversial daytime TV show. Okay, let's lead. Because I think this guy, for some reason, I feel like he has like a cloister and other weird things. I think he has like the fire, grass, water duo. So we're going to lead a Grimsby and Ealing again. And see what we're dealing with here. Is Victory Road too tough? I don't know. You will be able to answer that question in just a moment though, you strange juggler. Okay, maybe you don't have any of those things, but you have a Mr. Mime. I'm sure in the old games that was a thing. Alright, we need to take this guy out, Grimsby. I don't know what this Mr. Mime would know. And we'll never know because it's done for. It's gone. Well done. I say, old bean. Many trainers give up their challenge and go home. Well, I feel like that would probably be a very anticlimactic end to this series if I was to just do that. So, if you don't mind, I'm going to keep going. All those guys, we're going to have to face those. Maybe this is the guy I'm thinking about. He really likes that item, whoever he is. Alright, let's take him on. I heard rumours of a child prodigy. Yeah, well, you know. I'm sure it's nothing. George. Oh, this guy has 5 Pokemon. With everyone's favourite executor in the place. Kind of worried about this, actually. Now, do we Dragon Dance? I feel like, since I don't know what he has, we just have to go for it. Okay, that did decent damage. Oh, and Grimsby dodged the Stun Spore. The continuing avoidance of paralysis continues. Excellent. Right, but he could have any number of stuff, including that. Okay, that's not good. Luckily, that is precisely why you're paired of Ealing. Okay, this is definitely the right pair for this battle. Alright, George. You're going to have to take this dig. But hopefully you blow up, so I don't have to bother with that. Ooh, light screen. That could actually be pretty bad. I wonder how much dig will do. Ooh, it wasn't enough. Sonic Boom. Why would you do that? Okay, let's dig again. Or you can Hyper Potion. Alright. Well, that means that we get to heal, which at least gives us some leeway here. And dig. Kind of worried about this electrode. Oh, maybe not. The crits. Why is this happening? I feel like someone's watching over me here. The amount of crits going on. The Sand Slash is definitely a Grimsby job. If ever I saw one. Yeah, these guys are the most dynamic pair that I have at the moment. So, if there's anyone with a variety of Pokemon, these guys seem best placed to deal with it. And it's one of those situations, you know, I think back to that Giovanni fight and how sad that made me, but in reality, it's resulted in me being able to use this pair. And if I wasn't able to use this pair, I don't know if I'd be able to have done Blaine without casualties, without Giovanni again without casualties, so who knows. But a Cloyster. Right, this is absolutely an healing job. So it's one of those things. I don't want things to die at all. But there's always a positive to a negative. And it seems to have worked out very well for me so far. Plus, could you imagine still having 5 rock-type weaknesses? I don't think that would have worked. But then again, I suppose the problem that I currently have is that, as I said, because of the over-reliance on Team... what was it, Greeling? Or was it Team Easby? I think it was Greeling. I can't remember. Or Grimling. Yeah, that was it. I'm pretty sure that was it. So we've got Team Grimling and Team Droyspaw? Spenniston? I can't remember what that team name was either. That's also a solid pairing, so that's why I worry that Pickering and Wells get left behind. Ooh, this could be bad. Or not. Okay, Grimsby. Strength. I guess Grimsby technically my HM user at this point. Seems to be doing pretty good for one, I must say. The rumors were true! I can't believe it! So it was you who beat Giovanni of Team Rocket? It sure was. I made sure that he felt that. Right, we have plenty of soda to go around, so you guys, treat yourself. Imagine a Grimsby. Imagine Gyarados drinking a soda pop. Got such a big mouth. Does it ever close that thing? Now, we came from there, so that's fine. There's a trainer there. But I think that the switch for this particular boulder is up here. We don't want to push it all the way to the top. That would be bad, so we're going to do this. I think those steps are the way to go. But I've just come to realise that I should probably look downstairs first. I know there's stairs going down. And if I was to do this... Ooh, overheat. If I was to do this and then come back up, the boulder would reset itself. So that'd be bad. That guy looks like he has electric types. But he could have anything. He's probably a cool... No, a super nerd. There we go. So maybe we should lead with Ealing? Anyway, Moltres definitely used to be here, but obviously Moltres has relocated, so we get a guard spec instead, which isn't quite the same thing, to be completely honest. If you could get through here, you can go and meet the Elite Four. Oh, I've always wanted to meet them. It's a wild charm Ealing. Oh, speaking of which... Alright, Ealing, you probably aren't the best thing to deal with this guy, but we're going to keep you out anyway, because only level 40. I have no qualms with you shockwaving this thing. And getting to level 54 on the back of it. Very good. Next, a Lapras. Oh, this is a good test, actually, because Lorelei has a Lapras. So we're going to see how much Shockwave does. Is it me, or does Lapras look really small in this game? Oh, wow, Lapras survived that? That's not good, and that's also not good. I guess the good news is, if we are getting you Thunderbolt, you don't have to put up with Shockwave. Because the fact that we've got this far on Shockwave, I suppose, is a testament in itself. Alright, Grimsby. Show them who the real King of the Sea is. Or Queen in this... Oh, that's not good. Oh, right. Well, we need to not perish to this thing, so we're going to use Strength. Get this thing out of here. I need to remember to switch you out in 2 turns' time. Or preferably immediately. Which we can definitely do by switching to Ealing right now. Whew. That could be dangerous. I wonder if Lorelei's knows that. Imagine something with Imagine if something with Perisong also had Arena Trap. That would be devastating. I don't think this is one-hit KO it. Oh, I was close though. Your disable will do nothing. How it even does that, I don't know. Oh, we totally just bit that thing. It's gotta be a strange experience, healing. But we did it. No! Unbelievable! You better believe it. It just happened. I can beat you when it comes to knowledge about Pokemon. That is also debatable. But then you are an AI. You could be programmed to know however much you need to know. Whereas I'm limited by my small primitive brain. Alright, let's try this again. See, if I'd done that the whole way, I would have had to just redo the whole thing anyway. Someone just move these boulders back. I don't know what these guys are doing, just chilling here. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're nearly there. We've got this. I think we'd better off doing this. And then, boom. Excellent. Good job, Grimsby. Grimsby gets a lot of workout done. That's for sure. Now, I think some of these guys have like a Bellsprout. They have like really weak Pokemon for some reason. I think for this one, we'll use Droylsden. But then I think there's 2 more trainers which do have those. And then we might bring Pickering and Wells back out again. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. Not me. I'd rather just breeze through the game. To prevent any risk of death. Alexa. Oh, Clefairy. Yeah, we can use Pickering again. I don't know why I keep doing this. Well, we'll Psychic this thing anyway. I suppose Droylsden's a good pick for this in case it has Sing or something. Ooh. Don't you do this. That's not ideal. I still feel like Headbutt will do a decent amount of damage here. Oh, the crit! Again with the crits. Droylsden, your head has got to hurt by this point. What is with the Persian in Victory Road? What's going on? Everyone just likes to own cats here. We're not going to understand that. Alright, Spennymoor. You must be versed in this by this point. This is your job now. Basically, the Persian Slayer 2018. And a Jigglypuff. I almost want to keep Spennymoor in because I'm sure Spennymoor will be able to do more damage. I had a Jigglypuff once. And it was very good for me, I must say. We will not forget you, Wigan. And a Dugong? Ooh, that's pretty ugly, actually. Droylsden definitely is the better of the 2 options here. I hope you can do a decent amount of damage here, Droylsden. I know Dugong likes to rest a sweet head. Or apparently likes to damage its head. That's probably why it likes to rest so much. Okay, we got this. A very eclectic typing system going on here. And a Chansey. Okay, this is absolutely a job for Spennymoor. No way we're using a special attack against that thing. Alright, prepare for a boatload of XP, Spennymoor. Wipe that small 4-pixeled smile off Chansey's face. Aw, yeah. Whoa! That's what I thought. Oh, so strong. So strong. By fighting tough battles, you get stronger. Well, I would hope so. I suppose it wouldn't be without the realms of possibility to be made weaker. Now, imagine that as a game mode. If you started off at like level 100, but every battle you faced, you had decreased levels. I don't see the appeal of that. But I don't know, that might be interesting. Don't know what this guy down here has, but I'm pretty sure this is the girl with a bunch of grass types. So we're going to take her on first with Pickering and Wells. Or maybe we should leave a Wells. Nah, we'll leave a Pickering. I'll show you just how good you are. Not. Well, the joke's on you, random purple-haired trainer. Caroline. Oh, you did the Bellsprout. I should have led with Wells, but best to be safe. Probably Secret Battle this thing, Pickering. Which you did. Excellent. And next, a Weeping Bell. Should I use worlds for this? Let's use worlds for this. Let's see how much Twin Needle will do. Might be a 2-hit KO here, and I think Weeping Bell may have some crazy powders going on. But it's worth a shot anyway. Ooh. Close. Ugh. That's not really what I wanted, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm quite confident that this Weeping Bell doesn't have too much, so maybe we should Twin Needle. Oh, and that's actually quite useful. Excellent. Well, we got a Hyper Potion going on. We also got Wells taking a nap. Which you'd probably do well to wake up from. This thing only has real acid. That did more than I thought it was going to. Ah, Wells, you're back. Join the party, Wells. I don't know if a cut wouldn't do more. There's no way. This thing just wants to acid me. Hey, Wells. Ooh, that's not ideal. Let's just Twin Needle and be done with this thing. Hit 1 times. Good job, Wells. I feel like this person also has a Gloom, maybe? Or Paris. Yeah, we'll keep you in. I don't know why you would use this thing yet. This thing has a weird cry. I think that's like the same cry as Mewtwo. Or maybe Parasect does. Either way, Paris has got... Look at his eyes. It's like something from Coraline. That's really creepy. And a Parasect. Yeah, we'll keep you in, Wells. This is actually pretty good for Wells, to be honest. Twin Needle again. Ooh, this is gonna cut it close. Oh, we did it. Good job, Wells. Alright. Is it going well? Wells. What's next? A Victory Bell. In fact, now we return to Pickering. Alright. It's time to fly. I don't know what this thing could do. Probably Sleep Powder. Or Stun Spore? That's also equally annoying. I think you got this, Pickering. Oh, you sure do. Bravo. Alright, we're getting there, guys. I'm furious. Well, I mean, you look pretty happy based on your sprite there. You showed me just how good I was. Well, I told you. Never get full of yourself. Not in a Nuzlocke challenge. Good job, Wells. I'm going to heal you now. And I don't know what this guy would have. But I think it's time. I want to try level Drawston up. So that's what we're going to do. I don't know what this guy actually owns. Maybe fire types? We'll find out. Only the chosen can pass here. Alright, well, this may be the end of the road here. Colby. Ooh. Kingler. Right, I don't really know what the best thing to do with this thing is, so we'll just Psychic. Like we used to. Luckily, we're high enough of a level that Guillotine will do nothing. And a Blastoise. Dawson, I still think you may be the best thing for this. So we're going to Psychic again. And hope for a 2-hit KO? Oh, that is not a 2-hit KO. And that's Bite, which still won't do much, hopefully. I mean, I think we got this. What is going on with the crits? I can't believe this. Alright, and there's level for Drawston. And a Poliwhirl, right. We could try Spennymoor. I mean, we know how good Spennymoor is by this point, but we'll try Spennymoor again anyway. And we will draw back. Which does the business. I mean, if you have a Poliwrath, that's also very good. A Tentacle. Now, I know Tentacle is very specially defensive. So, we're actually going to lead with Spennymoor rather than Drawston. Hopefully, I'm justified. Aha, there you go. Very good. 55 Spennymoor. And last but not least, we have a Seadra. I think I'll just keep using Spennymoor. I find myself saying that a lot. Drill Peck. We did it. Good job, guys. As if there was any doubt. I don't believe it. Well, you better believe it, Sonny Jim. That wasn't your name, but I'm calling you that now. Alright, Jordan, we are healing you. Now, I don't know how many trainers are left, but I know that this place ends with a double battle of bad proportions. Those guys. I think they have Nido King and Queen. We've dealt with a few of those in our time. And if that is the case, then the best pairing for that is probably Spennymoor and Drorsden. Grimsby's obviously got good expertise in that area. But then, of course, you have Ealing, who wouldn't fare so well. So I feel like Drorsden's Psychic is the way to go. And, just in case, we still have this Poison Berry, which we are going to use. We're going to use it. Fetcher Berry, there we go. And Spenny was also the highest level thing we have, or one of them. Yeah, you're the highest. Very good. Okay. Alright, here we go. Now, I suppose we could just skip these guys, but I feel like we must do this. We're trying to become champions together. That's not how this works. Or is it? I don't know. I haven't actually tried. Ray and Tyra. Oh, here we go. Oh, 45. So we're good levels for these. I'm more worried about the Nido King, because I think it hits harder. So we're going to focus all our attention on that thing. The poison. And yet, the berry. Yay, we used it. Happy days. I don't know what kind of difference that may have made, but it's been done. Alright, Nido King's down. Now I'm hoping we can take down the Nido King without actually doing any physical damage. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, the paralysis is not very kind to me. Right, I guess we'll fly? I don't know. Here's hoping that this works. Drorsden, you need to take the hits here. Ooh, and hopefully you can dish out the hits too. Oh yeah, nice. We did it. Good job, guys. Oh, but nothing. You've taught me that power can be infinite in shape and form. You've been as greatness remains elusive. Well, for you, maybe it does. But for me, the journey continues. Right, let's heal Drorsden. Drorsden, you deserve a soda. So we're giving you one. And that might be the last trainer. We'll find out if that is the case. I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, maybe there's one more. Actually, no, I think this guy teaches you something. You should be proud of yourself, having battled your way through Victory Road so courageously. In recognition of your feet. Oh yeah, my feet are pretty alright, I suppose. I'll teach you Double Edge. How about no? Guys, we did it. We got through Victory Road. And I don't know who laid these things out this way, but we're here now. Indigo Plateau. So it is time to take on the League. Now, I've got some more training to do, because of course I do. But that's the last lot of training. This is the team to take on the Pokemon League. We've got Drorsden and Spennymoor, Wells and Pickering, and Ealing and Grimsby. These shall be the Splendid Six to take on the Pokemon League. But I suppose I should train first. And I'll probably also go and get TMs and stuff. So I got a long journey ahead of me, but the next time you see me, we'll be taking on the Elite Four. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Toodles!